Welcome to the Bulletin, episode 11 of Becoming Bullyproof. Hello again, Sumoné.
Hi, it's so nice to be here.
I never say your surname. Let's just make sure everybody knows. Sumoné Gravett.
Gravett, yes.
Yeah, but I write it in. It's fine. I normally write it in. So
that's okay. But the pronunciation, that's maybe the problem.
Yeah. Did I do it right?
Yes,
Okay.
Gravett.
Gravett. From wounds to resilience. How can emotional wounds affect somebody long after the bullying ends?
So last week we spoke about the whole idea of the plant and how you need to nurture your plant and make sure about the soil and the care that you need to give the plants. And this week we are actually using the whole idea of a glass. I mean, I actually like this because it helps us to make a symbol out of this. So every time that you see a plant, you will remember, okay, I need to take care of my plants at the bullying. And the same with the glass type of idea. So for your question, I mean, obviously when a glass breaks and the small pieces shatters, it's far more than just, oops, the glass broke. It's more of a, now there's more than one pieces on the floor. So it goes a bit deeper than just seeing the pieces of glass. And that's exactly the whole idea around the hurt that bullies cause in people. You tend to think that it's only a joke or it's only a comment that you made.
And a little tape will fix it.
Yes, but for that person, it's more internally and it's definitely more deeper than just one piece of glass. Yeah. It's more than one piece.
And I've seen some things with a clay jar where somebody actually breaks it on purpose and then put them together and have a nicer piece.
Yes.
So that can also happen.
Yes.
Okay, so what makes people more resilient after they've been hurt?
So resilience is not about the whole idea of, I don't want to face this broken glass now. I can see that the glass broke and I can see that this is now an oopsie. Yeah. I need to fix this. Yeah. And usually when a glass breaks, you're like, I just want to get all these pieces. I just want to wipe them up because I'm so scared that people will actually step in it. And sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes when I break a glass, I miss a piece or two. And that's exactly what resiliency is all about. It's not about, I don't want to do it. It's more about the healing process of actually taking every single piece, picking
it back and where it should be.
Absolutely. Picking it up, looking at it and thinking, but how can I heal from this?
But I just want to make one thing that I want to talk about as well is when you have all these broken pieces, I think also some people have more broken than others, if I can say it that way. Some will just have a few cracks and others will be shattered into complete pieces. So that also helps with the healing process. It depends on how shattered it is.
Exactly. And if we go a bit back to one of our previous episodes of the whole idea of support, our network, people that believes in us, that actually determines our glass and how our glass will break and how big our glass will be and how many pieces will be on the floor when the glass then now.
Yeah. Yes. Why when it shatters?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Why is talking about painful experiences so important in healing? I know everybody says talk. We've said it a number of times. Don't keep quiet.
Yes.
But why is it so important? Why can't I just keep quiet and then go on?
So can you leave a glass on the floor when it's shattered and there's a lot of pieces on the floor?
No, I think somebody else might also get hurt.
No, exactly. That's the whole process. If a glass shattered now in front of you and you just put it under the mats and think, it's okay, nobody can see it, so it will actually be okay.
There's always small pieces lying around. You have to clean properly.
And someone else will get hurt in the process. So making sure that you take care of yourself, and by that I mean literally taking every single piece of that glass, thinking of it,
Yeah.
reflecting on it, and seeing how you can grow out of it and how you can grow from the pain that you have experienced. And through that, healing will be most effective and healing will be completed. And I say completed because if I just pick 1 or 2 shattered pieces and I pick them up and the rest I will just...
Yeah, I'll deal with them later. So sort of thing, it never does happen.
That small pieces will come up in a later stage again, and that will become your trigger. And remember, we spoke about triggers as well. That will be your trigger. So we want to clean the whole process. We want to clean it up.
Can difficult experiences change how somebody sees themselves?
100%. So, I mean, if, once again, the glass broke, it's shattered, it's in front of you, that glass will never be the same again. You will look at that glass from a different perspective. So usually we say you will be stronger after a bullying experience that you had experienced before, but your view on life will be different. Your perceptions of people will change.
Yeah.
And that's usually for the good as well, because your self-esteem and your self-belief of yourself will also be better.
All right, so you've gone through this whole process now. If you've had a number of wounds and so on, can that wounds become a source of strength?
Yes. So taking that glass, either throwing it away, and you healed from that process completely and you are healed fully, or taking that glass and trying to put it back together with the most strongest super glue that you can get, that will also help you to view the situation from a different angle. So most definitely, yes.
I wanted to say the thing about people seeing themselves in a different light and so on. It helps when you speak to somebody else about it. It also helps if you get proper help, because that helps you to see yourself in a better light. It helps to create that positive outlook again. And that is why it's important to make an appointment with somebody like yourself.
Yes.
And we're going to put the details in. And don't just use these videos. It's a guideline. Go and see, make an appointment with Sumoné and get a consultation in and get the program going where a healing process can start.
Yes, and on that note with the glue, I mean, I can provide a much stronger glue than maybe what you have.
Yeah.
And just like your mom or dad or friend can provide a different glue. So yes, most definitely make sure that you have a support network. Make sure that you have...
That is the glue.
Yes, that is most definitely that extra strong glue.
Yeah. So on that note, we'll see you next time. Don't miss this episode again. We're going to have a live one somewhere along the line. And we want you in the meantime to write down some questions, and you can either WhatsApp them in or maybe even phone in or maybe even appear on the show. We'll see how we're going to handle it later, but we'll see you then next week. Thank you.
Thank you so much.